Hey guys, first off I want to say sorry that it's been so long since I've done a video. I've had a lot of family in and out of the hospital. My mom actually just got taken off of life support. My brother just got out of the hospital for a diabetic ulcer on his foot, and my sister just got put into the hospital for a diabetic ulcer on her foot. But hopefully today we'll be catching some fish here. This is one of my favorite spots. It's actually kind of underneath a bridge on 476 right off of Route 80 in Perry County. I've caught some pretty big catfish out of here, pretty big turtle, and quite a few bluegill smallmouth bass. The setup I have right now, I can't really video as I'm fishing, but we'll go back and forth with this. Well guys, we have had zero luck bass fishing, so I set up a catfish rod over here with some Berkeley Gulp catfish chunk bait. Had pretty good luck out of it in the past. And I'm getting to walking around here, and what should I come across besides a bunch of trash but a gun? It's a first for me. I've never found a weapon fishing, even if it was just a toy. This is the only fish that we've managed to catch so far, and we only caught him because he was already dead and floating down the river. Just sucks. Guys, help me ID this little fish. I first thought it was some kind of dace or darter, but now I'm not sure. Caught him while I was dip netting for some live bait. Thought that might change my luck, but not sure what this fish is, guys. Got a few crawdads, a few minnows, but I'm not sure what that little guy is. We finally got a fish, guys. A little red eye. Most people know them as rock bass, or some people call them warmouth. I'm not sure if that's the exact same species or not, but around here some people call them warmouth. And caught it on the Fire Tiger. I cannot talk today. Fire Tiger pattern rooster tail. I love these little lures. They're only about $3 each, but that's the only one I own. I'm really glad I didn't lose it today because I got hung up about 3,000 times. You might be asking yourself, if I like them so much and they're so cheap, why do I only have the one? Well, $3. You look at $3 and you see a fishing lure. I look at $3 and I see a Happy Meal for one of my daughters, and I can't bring myself to buy more than one. Guys, I jinxed myself talking about losing the little rooster tail, about getting hung up so much. As I was releasing the little red eye, my brother called to let me know that they're most likely going to have to put my mom back on the ventilator. She's not, her CO2 is not coming down quick enough, and they're afraid she's going to crash on them again. So she'll probably have to go back on the ventilator. But anyhow, that news kind of shook me, and after releasing the little red eye, my very next cast wound up in that tree there. And if you can't see the rooster tail, that's because when I gave it a good pull, it popped off the line and down into that hole of water, which is about 15-20 foot deep. Now, I love my rooster tail, but this fat Kentucky boy does not plan on going scuba diving in the middle of Troublesome Creek today. It occurred to me that I never showed you guys what rod I was using today. Very small, stock $10 at Wally World. Well worth it. Virtually unbreakable rod. I've had this one for about a year now because my main rod with the rest of my old fishing gear was stolen from me, which really sucked because some of it was passed down to me from my dad, and I was planning on keeping it forever, but whoever stole it, I honestly hope they catch a lot of fish out of it, and hope it brings them as much joy as it always did me. As I was fixing to put these fish in here to transport, these little bait fish and crawdads, I realized I forgot my bubbler box. But what's a Kentucky boy to do? Does he give up and release his bait fish? Nope. I've got a little Cobalt tire inflator here, and just so happens it works good as an impromptu oxygenator. I'll tie that down with something so that it doesn't float back to the top. Should be more than enough to get them to where I'm going, just a couple of miles. I was planning on doing some more fishing today down in Troublesome Creek, but an old guy, he's a friend and a neighbor of my brother's, stopped me and asked me if I would do some weed eating for him. And as much as I love to fish, I can't pass up the opportunity to make a few extra bucks for my girls. So until the next time, guys. Guys, this little pond here is at home place in Erie, Kentucky. It's absolutely one of my favorite places to fish. Got some pretty decent sized catfish in it. Massive population of bluegill, probably too many bluegill. But you can catch on every cast if you want to. It's a great place to bring kids, and won't be filming anything but this because there's some kids out and some other people fishing. I don't know about you guys, but if I was to bring my kids fishing, I wouldn't want some weirdo walking around with a camera. So until the next video, guys, and if you know what kind of fish that little mystery guy was, leave a comment below. And there were a few people talking about wanting to send me fan mail that are on my Hazard Kentucky Fishing Facebook page. I may leave an address in the description for that. So until next time, guys, you guys be good and be good to one another.